Have you ever wondered what it feels like to be completely weightless, floating effortlessly through space? Welcome to SpaceX Soothing Voyage, a sleep story of weightless dreams and cosmic serenity. In this sleep story, you'll embark on a tranquil journey aboard a SpaceX rocket, experiencing the exhilarating takeoff and the calming sensation of weightlessness. Allow the magic of space travel to lull you into a peaceful slumber as you float amongst the stars. Once upon a time, on a small blue-green planet called Earth, an aspiring astronaut named Alex dreamt of exploring the stars. Living in a world where space tourism had become a reality, Alex saved up every penny for the chance to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. One day, Alex received a letter that would change everything. They had won a seat on the next civilian spaceflight. As the sun set on the day before the mission, Alex lay in bed, unable to sleep. The anticipation filled their heart, their mind racing with visions of the cosmos. In just a few hours, they would be soaring beyond the atmosphere, experiencing takeoff and weightlessness for the first time. The morning of the launch dawned with a brilliant golden hue, painting the sky with a palette of pinks, oranges, and yellows. Alex awoke with a mixture of excitement and nervous anticipation, the butterflies in his stomach fluttering in time with his racing heart. He dressed quickly, eager to witness the breathtaking sight that awaited him at the launch site. As he approached the observation deck, a gentle breeze brushed against his skin, carrying the faint scent of salt from the nearby ocean. The air was charged with anticipation, and a palpable energy enveloped the area as onlookers gathered to witness the historic event. The sun continued to rise, casting a warm glow over the scene, and Alex couldn't help but feel as if the universe was welcoming him to this pivotal moment. Standing on the observation deck, Alex's eyes were immediately drawn to the gleaming white rocket that towered above the launch pad. It stood proudly against the backdrop of the azure sky, its sleek contours reflecting the sun's rays, creating an almost otherworldly aura. The rocket seemed to hum with anticipation, as if it too was eager to embark on this extraordinary journey. Alex's heart pounded in his chest, the adrenaline coursing through his veins as he took the first steps towards his destiny. Descending the stairs to the launch pad, he couldn't help but marvel at the engineering marvel before him. The rocket was a testament to human innovation, a symbol of the limitless potential that awaited him among the stars. As he entered the spacecraft, the cool air enveloped him, providing a stark contrast to the warm sun outside. The interior was a harmonious blend of cutting-edge technology and comfortable design, with soft lighting and ergonomic seating that seemed to welcome the passengers aboard. In the cabin, a group of diverse individuals from around the world had gathered, each with their own unique story to tell. Despite their differences, they were all united by a shared dream, the pursuit of the unknown and the desire to explore the cosmos. Animated conversations filled the air as passengers exchanged introductions and shared their excitement for the journey ahead. As Alex settled into his seat, he couldn't help but feel a deep sense of connection with his fellow travelers. This shared adventure had brought them all together, and it forged an instant bond among them. They were no longer strangers, but fellow explorers, embarking on a once-in-a-lifetime journey to the stars. Alex took a moment to look around the cabin, observing the faces of his fellow passengers. They were a tapestry of humanity, representing different cultures, backgrounds, and experiences. Yet, their eyes all sparkled with the same unbridled enthusiasm for the adventure that lay ahead. They shared stories of their lives on Earth, the dreams that led them here, and the hopes they held for their cosmic journey. As the launch time drew closer, the energy in the cabin shifted. A mixture of excitement and apprehension filled the air, the passengers exchanging reassuring smiles and words of encouragement. They all knew that the next few moments would change their lives forever, and they faced it together, united by their shared dream. With his safety harness securely fastened, Alex took a deep breath, feeling the anticipation build as the final countdown began. The gentle hum of the spacecraft systems melded with the excited chatter of the passengers, creating an atmosphere charged with energy. His heart raced with each passing number, the thrill of the upcoming launch coursing through his veins. His body tingled with a mix of nerves and excitement, a feeling that was both exhilarating and terrifying. As the countdown reached its climax, the engines roared to life with an earth-shattering rumble. The spacecraft began to shake, the immense power of the rocket beneath them palpable. The vibrations reverberated through the cabin, the pulsations felt in every fiber of Alex's being. He gripped the armrests, his knuckles turning white as the pressure mounted. Slowly, the spacecraft started to lift off the ground, the force of the engines propelling them skyward. The sensation of acceleration was unlike anything Alex had ever experienced before. The gravitational pull pressed him back into his seat, as if an invisible force was embracing him. His heart pounded in his chest, each beat echoing the surge of power that was driving them into the heavens. As they soared into the sky, the Earth began to recede below them. Through the spacecraft's window, Alex couldn't help but marvel at the breathtaking beauty of the planet they were leaving behind. The diverse landscapes transformed into a stunning mosaic of colors and textures, blending together in a harmonious symphony of blues, greens, and browns. The sight was awe-inspiring, a testament to the precious world that had nurtured and sustained them. As they climbed higher, the atmosphere began to thin, and the sky shifted from a brilliant blue to the deep, inky blackness of space. The curvature of the Earth became more pronounced, its majesty filling Alex with a sense of wonder and humility. It was a sight he had seen in pictures, but nothing could have prepared him for the raw, visceral experience of witnessing it firsthand. The vast expanse of space that awaited them stretched out before their eyes, an infinite canvas of darkness punctuated by the distant twinkle of stars. The sight served as a reminder of the infinite possibilities that lay ahead, a universe of undiscovered secrets and untapped potential. As they continued their ascent, Alex knew that he was not just leaving the Earth behind, but embarking on a journey that would forever change his perspective on the cosmos and his place within it. The intensity of the takeoff gradually subsided, and Alex marveled at the sensation of weightlessness that enveloped him. It was an entirely new experience, unlike anything he had ever felt before. The constraints of gravity, which had dictated his every movement since birth, had suddenly been lifted, and his body was now free to explore this unfamiliar realm. As he floated gently in his seat, Alex noticed the subtle changes in his body's sensations. The pressure on his spine, which had been ever present throughout his life, had vanished, replaced by a soothing sense of relief. His limbs felt lighter, as if they had been unburdened from the shackles of Earth's gravity. Every movement felt effortless, with the slightest push sending him gliding gracefully through the air. Looking around the cabin, Alex observed his fellow passengers as they too experienced the wonders of weightlessness. Their faces lit up with childlike delight as they experimented with their newfound freedom. They twisted and turned in the air, laughing and giggling as they discovered the joy of uninhibited movement. The atmosphere inside the spacecraft was transformed as the passengers reveled in the sensation of floating. Objects that had once been anchored to the floor now drifted lazily through the cabin, joining their human counterparts in this extraordinary dance. The mundane items of everyday life, Pens, water bottles, and even food now took on a magical quality as they hovered and spun in the air, defying the rules of gravity. As Alex adapted to the sensation of weightlessness, he became more aware of the subtle forces that influenced his movement. He learned to control his trajectory with precision, using gentle pushes and pulls to maneuver through the cabin. The once foreign feeling of floating had now become second nature as he embraced the boundless freedom that weightlessness offered. In this weightless environment, Alex experienced a profound sense of connection to the cosmos. The boundaries between his body and the space around him seemed to blur, fostering a feeling of unity with the universe. As he floated in the cabin, he felt as if he had transcended the limitations of his earthly existence, becoming one with the stars that surrounded him. The sensation of weightlessness was not only a physical experience, but also a spiritual one. Alex's mind was liberated from the constraints of the material world, allowing him to access a heightened state of consciousness. As the spacecraft continued its celestial journey, the cabin lights gradually dimmed, mimicking the natural progression of night on Earth. The warm, ambient glow bathed the passengers in a gentle embrace, encouraging them to embrace rest and relaxation. The atmosphere inside the cabin transformed as the excited chatter of the passengers gave way to a soothing, meditative silence. Each person found a comfortable spot to rest, allowing their bodies to be cradled by the sensation of weightlessness. Alex, too, found a cozy nook, his body effortlessly floating as he nestled into a soft, supportive cushion that seemed to mold perfectly to his form. The gentle ebb and flow of his breath became his anchor, guiding him deeper into a state of relaxation. As he inhaled and exhaled, Alex focused on the sensation of weightlessness that surrounded him. The absence of gravity felt like a warm, comforting embrace, enveloping his body in a cocoon of tranquility. The gentle swaying of his weightless form felt akin to being rocked by the tender arms of a loving parent, lulling him towards a state of serene slumber. The sounds of the spacecraft served as a soothing lullaby, with the hum of the engines and the gentle creaking of the vessel creating a symphony of peaceful sounds. Each note resonated with the rhythm of his heartbeat, inviting him to let go of any lingering thoughts and surrender to the restorative power of sleep. As his eyes grew heavy, Alex's mind began to drift, painting a dreamscape filled with the memories of his extraordinary journey. Scenes of Earth's receding beauty melded seamlessly with the boundless expanse of the cosmos, creating an ethereal tapestry of colors and light. Slowly, the sounds around him began to fade, as his senses were enveloped in the warm embrace of weightlessness. The spacecraft continued to glide effortlessly through the vast, inky void, a celestial lullaby serenading its passengers as they succumbed to the call of slumber. With each passing moment, Alex drifted further into a peaceful, restorative sleep. The sensation of weightlessness cradled him, holding him gently in its arms as he floated through the realm of dreams. There, he continued to explore the infinite possibilities of the universe as the stars above twinkled in harmony, guiding him towards a night of serene, weightless slumber.